USA, 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 USA. Women won the Women's World first time since 2019. Hilary Knight had a hat trick, which is awesome. They went 6-3, 10th World Championship, first since 2019. Awesome. She had 101 points now, which is a record in the World Championships. Hilary Knight in these championships, 8 goals, 4 assists, 7 games. Awesome. Back and forth. Canadians started out strong, hold lead after the first 2 periods, continue to put pucks in the net. USA, 3-3, 5 minutes remaining in the third. Hilary Knight capitalized on a 5-on-3, and then a 5-on-4 power play to net the game-winning hat trick and her 101st career world point, which is crazy. Before a last-minute empty netter seal the deal for the Americans. So how about that? A hat trick. Whew. Yeah, the game-winning hat trick. Freaking crazy. They ended a 3-year drought. Yeah, couldn't get any brighter. So now the Professional Women's Hockey Players Association has told there'll be a new pro league in 2023-24 season. And that's great. The Premier Hockey Federation is doubling down on women's hockey by announcing plans to increase its salary cap to $1.5 million US per team for the 2023-24 season, which will double each team's current cap of $750,000, and is part of an overall $25 million 3-year commitment approved by the league's board of governors 11 months ago. So this is great. PHF, 7 franchises, and there is once again, that expansion is once again being considered after the league ended a team in Montreal this season. So that's great. So they got the win first time since 2019. You got to love it. I love that they're winning. That's glorious. So I have the picture up. You got Hilary Knight with the stick raised, captain. That's the way it should be. They get the win. I'm wearing my USA headband. I'm pro-America right now. Daniel says he has the Jordan sneakers. I gave him a Jordan with his first pair of sneakers. And they, the Jordans had red and black, no white. And I think Letterman said, well, there's no white in those. And it was pretty funny. So, and then there was listen, great day. Did a workout. Barry season 4 came out. I watched the first 2 episodes. They were magnificent. So I thought season 3 was all over the place. Season 4 brought it all right back. That makes me ecstatic. Jalen Hurts, who deserves everything listen, this is a guy, Bama, gets there, gets benched for Tua, transfers to Oklahoma, brings them to a college football playoff. The quarterback that the Eagles didn't want, Carson Wentz, who signed a big deal. Well, this year, he leads them this past season to a Super Bowl. He gets $255 million, 5 years, $179.3 million guaranteed. Biggest in terms of average annual value in NFL history. Deshaun Watson's $230 million signed last year that was fully guaranteed. So let's be honest there. But still, that is a lot of money. No trade clause, first in Eagles history. He's 24, so he's going to get another deal. Threw for 3,701 yards, 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, ran for 760 and 13 scores. Got hurt during the season. Big jumped from 19th to 4th in QBR and 26th to 11th in completion percentage. So went from 61 to over 60, almost 67% completion, and his QBR went from 54.6 to over 66. And he dropped his average time before throwing it from 3.12, which was 31st, to 2.76. And then the Super Bowl, 374 total yards, 4 touchdowns. That turnover in the first half, that was costly. 38-35, they lost. His 43 total touchdowns surpassed McNabb, most ever in a single season in franchise history. Second team All-Pro and a Pro Bowl nod. I love it. I love it. Benched, I said, for Tua the following season. Yeah, first freshman to start for Saban. Benched in the national championship game against Georgia. Lost his starting job, transferred to Oklahoma senior year. Staying out, finished second to Burrow in the Heisman Trophy. Burrow had a hell of a season. Yeah, took over Wentz toward the end of his second season. Became a full-time starter in 2021 after Wentz was traded to the Colts. 23-11 as a starter, including 14-1 last season, having missed 2 games with a right shoulder strain. So he had a hell of a season. And Jalen Hurts deserves every penny he gets. He's always had people against him, and in the end, look at him. And he's a good guy. He really is. He plays hard. He plays his ass off. He played a hell of a Super Bowl. Hey, he had 1 turnover, but he played a hell of a game, and they should have won that game. They were up at the half, and whatever worked in the first half in the Super Bowl, they kind of went away from it, the Eagles. They let the Chiefs get back in the game, and they couldn't get to couldn't put enough pressure on Mahomes in that game. That's what happened there. And poof, just like that, But we'll see. Can they get back again? There is the Super Bowl hangover. We saw the Rams last year. Where'd they go? 5-12? I mean, oof, bad season last year. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And I love delusional Jet fans. New York Jet Matt posted this on Instagram. He said, Jet starting quarterback and season outcome for the next 5 seasons. This year, Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl. So not champs. Okay, so just Super Bowl this year. Next year, Super Bowl champs. 2025, Tim Boyle. Yeah, no playoffs. They finish 3-14. 2026, Arch Manning, wild card. In 2027, Arch Manning, Super Bowl champs. My comment to all this was, I remember when I had my first spear. That was from Step Brothers. Yeah, come on, dude. Really? I mean, listen. Would Jet fans love that? Would Jet fans love 2 Super Bowls within 5 years and go to 3 Super Bowls within 5 years and win 2 of them when they haven't been to a Super Bowl since '69? Yes, but that's highly delusional. Highly, highly delusional. But it's good for a laugh. Sometimes we all need a laugh. You know, Angus and I are doing a show in approximately an hour. I got home. I said, let's do a show, and let's do a show with Angus because let's keep it going today. The energy's strong. I also spoke to a guy yesterday who does his own podcast, wants to collaborate with me. We'll see if it comes to fruition. It is Davis Crocker, who does his own show called Bad Take Blake. He is a Tennessee Volunteers guy. He works with the Memphis Grizzlies in their front office, and he wants to do a collab, likes to talk about NBA stuff, college basketball, really, that's his go-to. And right now, and he has a YouTube channel too, so I was like, all right, man, dude, let's see what we can do. Gave my number, we'll see if it happens, but things are happening. Things are churning in the JD Talking Sports universe. Yes, so I talked about that. Andrew Brandt had a great quote from James Clear yesterday. Ambition is